And especially now going onto Haven, one of the reasons why I think they decided to go for this is because on Enterprise, Doma plays the Killjoy here, which is something that Alpha has also played. So the change might be not so drastic, and that is one of the reasons why we see him in locking in. And we are going to get Forsaken on the Waylay. A lot of Mosquito.
Wow.
We saw Fnatic already shutting it down and having an insane comeback against PRX. Can they do it again?
Fnatic's game plan on their defense was to fight up into the Waylay Yoru and try and get ahead of it so that they weren't on sites getting executed into, or to play back and go for set retakes. I think both of those will continue to work well even into PRX. But PRX, they're the ones starting on defense, and I'd expect them compared to DRX to be even a little bit more aggressive, more willing to take early fights and walk up on this map. DRX plays a lot more passive on their defense with this comp. They like playing the retakes instead. PRX is going to be more willing to test you and go forward earlier in rounds.
And especially after the bind that we just saw, we saw the confidence coming in for PRX, them hunting on the kills and trying to get the opener from the defense, being a little bit more aggressive. We've also seen how important the snipers have been. The Outlaw, the Operator, and some Marshall here and there definitely make or break the game.
Bit less common these days, but I'm excited to watch Forsaken get to play the duelist here and lock in that way. Like, he's always been so flexible, so excellent on any role you put him on.
Yeah, he really has been. It goes to show you, right, this guy's capable of being able to give you so much, as well as the calls. He truly is a great all-around player.
Yeah, that lower bracket is scary, though. Fnatic, despite having the sub, I think the pressure is still on for them to stay in the uppers. If they can win here, this would be their best placement already at A-Champs. The Accor Arena on the line for these teams.
Yeah.
And especially thinking that they might have to play tomorrow if they lose today. I'm not that worried after seeing that bind. I think this might as well go to the third match.
Hey, I think Fnatic fans have to breathe a sigh of relief, but don't get it twisted. You have so much more to play. Can they force that map 3? Let's send it back over to Achilles and Paperthin for the call.
Thank you very much. Here we go, Haven. See if PRX are going to be able to close this out in 2-0 fashion, or Fnatic still have that fight, still have that drive. They proved it back on bind. How much more gas in the tank do they have? Because I think already they have certainly surpassed our expectations. Doma coming in cold just earlier today.
I'm right there with you. I'm thrilled with how much of a fight Fnatic is able to put up, how much their players are stepping up in the face of adversity. They still have to go up against a tough PRX team, and on this map, you may be thinking, well, PRX has been avoiding this map like the plague. They haven't played it here in Champions. They've won it 4 times in a row. They haven't dropped this map in Stage 2 in Pacific. And it is an aggressive comp, especially on this defender side. They love to get aggro.
Well, they really do, but this is also something Fnatic loves to do from their defender side, get that big push down through mid. I'm not sure if Fnatic's going to be ready for them to be so quickly in behind. Like you said, the smoke, it stops that turret from ringing out. Plant now going to be coming through, and Crashes gets the bad news. Jing is right there alongside something.
One enemy
Immediately picks up 2. Divide able to find Chronicle, and now it is just down to Kayak. Worked wonders in the previous map, but won't be able to do a damn thing here in this pistol. 3-0 in that regard. PRX once again find the opener.
What a brilliant setup. Just had a great read on where that turret would be. The smoke was there to block its vision, so it couldn't alert Fnatic through this crazy fast push through window. What's kind of funny is, if you watch PRX run this Waylay Yoru, and by the way, they were the first ones to kind of really think about this competition. They were the first ones to bring it out on this map, in Pacific at least. Originally, it was very aggro on the defender side, but as the games wore down, they got a little bit more and more passive. They were willing to play a little bit more default. A lot of it is Forsaken going out early, though.
Looking for the jump here, and it's going to be something taken down. Weapon going to be recovered as Marshall goes into the hands of Kayak. No damage going to be suffered by anyone. Batman not falling for the clone, gets a spot here, but it's going to be damage traded back as he falls down to 24 HP. Has the regen armor behind this. Gets back to a little bit of a steadier position, but still going to be that advantage here for Fnatic for the time being. The swing out Jing getting way too aggressive. Now punished with the Guardian, very retrievable.
This is a disaster.
Has the Outlaw, finds the first. Shut him down, but Kayak able to find one, gets a shot. Automatically going to put him even lower. He just has to fade away out of the sight. The reload here, and allow for Divide to try to lurk forward, but just the stinger.
Spike planted.
Turret didn't catch this. Domo's already dead.
The ping is coming down. They've read this. They know that there's a bit of a gap here. And now he's been spotted and confirmed. No scope. We'll be able to find one. Both are going to be struck down. Crashies, however, able to find it on the trade. Divide goes forward through the poison orb. Looks to try to isolate, finds the one. When Crashies will be able to shut him down. It's going to be a MasterCard Thrifty off the rip here from Fnatic to tie it up 1-1.
Just a grouped up push from Fnatic that catches PRX players in their worst tendencies, going for fights when they feel like they can get big multi-kills. Fnatic's just too sharp today. You can't be challenging them like that. Something dies, okay. Should be the quick relay of information over that, hey, big stack sewers. Let's just play contain on them, get the crossfire set up. But instead, they go for the big push to try to shut it down. They're gonna have some sheriffs and some ghosts.
Outlaw there from Kayak as well.
Yep.
No armor to speak of here for PRX. Devi on the jiggle peek, able to spot out. To clear the alarm bot here in window. It's a good change up from Doma. Trying to prevent those forward lurks.
Yeah, so you're already seeing some of the ideas behind this comp where on PRX's methodology that they want to use some of those teleports, those aggro positions that the Waylay and the Yoru can take to get info early, try to figure out what's going on around the map. You can maybe see more of that with Forsaken in particular. Often likes to set up the refract inside a garage. Go for a push out into mid. See what kind of information he can get. And on this round, it's mostly a stack, other than Divide.
Quick check. Gets the gate crash out, but like you said, Devi alone here on the site. Thorn's now going to be dissipating. Clears the recon. Gets spammed down to 26. Tries to flash his way in, but Chronicle able to turn so very quickly. Avoids it, gets the shutdown. Doesn't take any damage. PRX now very much on the back foot. 4v5 to try to pull off a Thrifty of their own.
Idiots.
It's not looking likely.
Especially with that Viper in the comp. Makes it so difficult. On this C site, trying to get in through that poison cloud.
They will just stay sat back here. Ready to go up over the top. Kayak swinging in, able to find Patman. Checking over towards that recon dart. Jing will put the Outlaw down on the floor. That is about it. So they prevent it from being a flawless, but they can't find much more than that. Fnatic out to an early lead.
Yeah, and the economy is going to be so good here for Fnatic. They're able to bank up so much money, especially being able to carry that Outlaw over off of the Thrifty round. PRX still looking a little bit wild, a little bit shaky. Something into the op here. See if the opts to go long or short with it. Kind of depends what kind of control they want to establish. Forsaken looking for that long C angle. See if he sets up the refract. Paranoia at the ready for Jing here. They're trying to go for a trap play. See if Kron gets caught.
Snashing forward, grabbing his orb. Something. Maybe considering a push of the smoke. Has done so, but Kayak has absolutely shut him down. Patman considering trying to recover the operator, but there's just no way to do it. Just immediately alert the Yoru on the opposite side and he can just spray away into the smoke.
Kayak did that exact same play against Ospas when they played MIBR. Crashies takes Jing down.
Once again, just pushing forward. No one there to try to assist, to give him any util, to give him any idea what's waiting on the opposite side of the doors. He just pushes out to his death.
Cover going
Patman just a bulldog here on A site. Be tested. Crossfire at B. This is a kind of classic fallback position for Fnatic.
They're not going to take any chances, even with a two-player advantage. Immediately goes in with a dimensional drift, gets the spot out now. Just turns away from the flash. Patman, well and truly all alone. Does manage to find one. Kayak going to be taken down. Swings back around the opposite side of the box. Some good damage down on the poster. It's going to be Divide from on high here in heaven, cleaning up 2 kills. Deep lurk though from Crashies, now striking. Understands the player's positions now. They heard the drop. Divide is very much boxed into hell. Finds the burst though. And Poster swings out to his demise. It's a massive Red Bull clutch from Divide.
just doesn't make sense sometimes with PRX. It looks like they're just screwed out of this round.
One enemy remaining.
And Patman bought just enough time with that Bulldog. Almost got 2 for his efforts. And that tees up Divide.
Big game player, big game hunter.
Unbelievable.
Fnatic, yeah, looking like the deadliest prey out here, but Divide able to clean it up. Forsaken, fade away, final shot. Able to find Doma.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. He loves that little play outside of the doors. Maybe with that turret there, Doma felt like he had some safety, but good challenge. Put some pressure onto that new player. Makes a lot of sense.
Finds another.
Oh my God.
Snap over here. Back plat, poster dead. Smoke's now gone. Crashy's going to be identified here in front of Titan. It's an unlucky little dink there through the corner, right as he tries to swing through. Solid cleanup here from Patman. That's going to have Chronicle and Kayak sat back saving.
It's a great round from Forsaken. Loves that aggression. Find one long seat. Double down and put Fnatic in a near unwinnable position as they're trying to spread the map, find some gaps. PRX, their con's pretty weak. I guess Forsaken, you can go hunting. You've got enough behind.
Kayak is not watching this angle here for him, so Chronicle very much at risk. Ping is coming down.
Left.
He's just dialed in, but no, Kayak does readjust. But it's a great save. It's a bit of a laugh there from Divide, but I don't know if they're going to be going hunting any further here. Looks like Jing will try his luck, perhaps.
Maybe wants the gun.
Swing in. It's going to be Jing finding a gun, finding himself 6 feet under. Suddenly, all of PRX very much need to pump the brakes. Orb take here from Chronicle in the last few seconds of the round puts him 1 away from having that Viper's Pit online, but PRX do regain the lead.
Still not the way you're going to want to end that round is PRX. Great start to a questionable finish. Just beautiful timing on the waylay. Right as Doma was switching over to the knife too, couldn't even shoot back. Patman solid with the Bulldog. A little bit of frustration there from Crashies. Still have Steel Garden, still have Convergent Path. Crashies does get his ult.
Check your posture.
Coming into this round.
Launching thorns.
4-man stack on A here from PRX.
Surprisingly, no outlaw. 3 players would be susceptible to this on the side of Fnatic. Jing just forced the TP back out, give up the space here at long. Getting ping revealed.
Fnatic just continuing to march forward, though. It's be difficult for PRX to read. Kind of anticipating that, you know, a mid-clear or deep push might be the way they go, but they're just fully committing to this, and now you got Jing and Forsaken taking space, so they should get a pretty good read on this pretty quick. Alarm bot in window, though.
Was considering the haunt there, but heard the drone coming through. Alarm bot has been spotted. Real way to smoke that one out, and Patman loses his head. The sight now completely open here for the taking. Fnatic very quickly getting themselves now into a post plant. That Crashy's out at long. Does have that Hunter Sphere online, and Chronicle locks off the access here from Link. He's going to be taking point, but Forsaken lands right in front of him. Doma down from sewers, able to find something at the same time, and now it's going to have to be backpedaling. You would suspect here from PRX. Jing making plenty of noise. They will want that gun, and they will have it. Nice shots from Doma, and looking flawless here for Fnatic.
Yeah, they just keep slowly pressing forward towards A. PRX expecting them to peel back off of contact. They can get a little bit deeper into positions, maybe catch some Fnatic players off guard. But Fnatic just steady as she goes. And it works a treat. Really nice play call. It's going to get him 3 on the board here. Patman just walking into Kayak's crosshairs. A dash right into Crashies. Doma good for a couple.
This guy is so dumb. Patman, bro. He just...
3-3. Just the pit expended in the previous round, so still do have this Hunter's Fury. Doma building up with those 2 kills to try to get that lockdown available.
Look at the adjustments for PRX. It's the Vice util over on A now. Trying to slow down this pressure that PRX hasn't been able to find answers for. TP out.
Yeah, TP jiggle peek there from something. Should have spotted at least 2.
But still, the way they're moving on the map just makes me think they're anticipating that there's going to be a rotate from Fnatic, and there's just not. They'd love to slow this down with this Vice util, see if they can force them over into the Bucky. There's some of that close-range weaponry over on the other side of the map, but I don't know if Fnatic's going to commit to that.
Well, will try to lead the way, and they do break it. The wall's still standing.
That might have been enough. Yeah, they're just...
Pumping the brakes, playing it quiet.
Is it a double pump? It seems to be. Kron and the spike so far forward. They're even going to throw the TP in towards A.
Recon out, over the top, Hunter's Fury. Looking, hunting for a target. Divide does get hit, and he gets taken down. Need a pivot here from Crashies, but Kayak able to find Patman at the same time. So this A site completely broken open. I think it's got a Bucky, but nothing really else behind this. Saturate, they're trying to make a go of this in Chronicle at the moment. Staring here in towards Savage. Saturate not going to connect, but Chronicle is able to find one Forsaken. Able to find himself a second kill. Gets traded out, and that leaves something now to his own devices in a 1v3. Just a Sheriff in hand. Right trained up towards Heaven, but Doma gets the readjustment, and Fnatic get the lead back.
Yeah, they're just going to keep putting pressure A. Keep making making PRX think that they're going somewhere else, and they're not. They're just committing to this. They know that they've got the better read on how to play this site. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout from PRX to talk about this, because you got to find ways to reestablish A control.
Last player.
You know, whether that be
Enemy remaining.
something with an operator getting ways to tee him up. You could take a little bit deeper control, but it is a weakness in this comp. You don't have a Sova for some of that deeper util. So things like that are going to make it tough for Patman to set up those duelists, try and gain that control that they so desperately need.
Critical timing here on the timeout as well. Same exact moment that we saw them call their first back over on Bind. You're one orb away from having 5 ultimates for the team. You're back into a bye. Start trying to whittle away at the economy that Fnatic has built up. See what the play call ends up looking like here for PRX off the back of this one.
Well, now I'm a little more okay if they want to play retake, just because of the ults they've got coming into the round. You do have Doma's ult 1 away, so that's going to be the real trick. You don't have any way to clear that naturally as PRX without actually just shooting it. So that's the one kind of key piece to this puzzle, is where do you expect Fnatic to try to funnel that orb into Doma? And it looks like A. They're seemingly going to double down on this. Put Jing and Patman over in sewers. Something, just a rifle, no op. Didn't have the money for it.
He is left completely bare. Across here for Jing. Kayak, quick little exit back over to the spawn. Jing does get to scale forward here.
Take flight.
They know that A lobby is under their control. The rest of the map, not really any info gained.
Looks like B now. It's going to be the setup site. This time, PRX leaves it open. Boaster gets the read quick. Wants to get that plat down as fast as possible.
If he's out, this doesn't mean that Doma's not going to be able to have the lockdown unless he gets a kill. Lurk, however, coming through from Chronicle will be noted by the Vice wall.
Be right back.
Goes up here for a moment, but no, swings it. Just gets through so quickly that Forsaken can't register it. Just like that, it's a catastrophe as something is taken down from behind. The view's going to be held to half, but nothing more. He's down Boaster, draws down the Classic, and absolutely massacres them.
He is really on point with the play calling right now. That decision by Boaster, knowing that they had committed so much to regain that A long control, they were going to have to leave something unaccounted for. I'm not talking about the player, I'm talking about space on the map. And it's just brilliant. And the good news for Forsaken is he hadn't committed that ult when he got killed, so it stays with him. Bad news is he got killed.
That's 2 ults committed there from PRX into a loss. Now back looking for a Thrifty. Something with just a classic.
PRX is just trying to figure out what they can do to slow this down. Batman's going to try to go for a more aggressive forward position.
And Bolster knows if he can open up the Sewers position, it's an easy lockdown. Prowler get cleared out, couple weapons ringing through, so Patman no other recourse but to back away. Drone at the same time, facing forward. Something will be able to clear that, so they've identified 2 players on the site, but okay, never mind the lockdown. Patman just managed to find 2. Something's still going to be taken out, however. It's still living, breathing, but not for very long. Kayak bounce forward, shorty in hand, cuts him down to size. There's a 3K.
Spike planted.
Speaking, he's going to be on board the ace, and Chronicle is watching the weapons here from behind. He's no longer a factor, but Jing is to try to see if he can get any further damage dealt here. But already, 3 players going to be cash capped here on the side of Fnatic. Hugs in the corner. Chronicle does get caught off guard, gives him a window of opportunity to try to play this one through perhaps, but seems like the call is just to save the weapon. Next around the back, Kayak is there. Then gets the readjustment and narrowly survives.
Shadows traveling.
Oh, some decent damage done from PRX, but still, Fnatic, it's Kayak again, able to put up a tremendous multi-kill. Just break the round apart. These are huge kills though, especially that lockdown going out. Will be available obviously coming in the next round, but great play there, swapping over to the shorty. Yeah, but you gotta also respect the diligence by Fnatic to now be watching those flanks. Right after that pistol round, there is always somebody watching, especially if Doma's util goes down early. So they are really well drilled here. PRX is going to have to dig deep.
We'll push forward. Big reveal off the haunt as well going to be found. Something. Trying to get deeper onto this line. Chronicle on around the corner, watching for this peek, ready for it, anticipating it. Shift a bit further forward. Something hits the flick. Nice one to be found, but now the assault here onto the seaside, getting ready to come through where Patman tries to hold the line. Kayak just gonna be breaking out of this one, gets the weapon drawn down a little bit faster, and Patman, he goes bye-bye. The bye will be able to clean this one back up, but now all of a sudden, Fnatic backpedaling a bit. Tap of the plan, a paranoia through, something, TP's away, Doma unable to find the catch. Convergent path's gonna be invested here from Forsaken. Doma cannot win the fight versus Jing. Forsaken frantically hunting, looking for something here, but we'll be able to find one. Boaster mid-jump does get taken down and out. It all comes down to Crashies. Spotted out in the recon, sent flying, fully blinded up, already defuse held to half. PRX, when they get the defuse coming through, they'll close the gap down to 2 rounds separating.
Yeah, something here is a lifesaver for PRX again. These flicks that he's able to hit time and time again. Great clone to set up Divide there. But Patman got the read on where the exit of the drift was going to be. Still couldn't win the fight because Kayak's just that good today.
I no longer know what's happening.
It's just
But
madness.
it seems like it's a good time over there.
Is it Halloween already? Am I, what? I thought it was September still.
We're a little ways away from that.
Okay.
Sure, it hasn't stopped the stores from stocking everything, but 2 more rounds to be played out here in the half. Just a dimensional drift to speak of here for the side of PRX. Fnatic still not yet able to find a moment to utilize this lockdown.
Look how aggressive Forsaken is. Those tethers leading the charge, showing him the way. Just about the timing there with Kron. They didn't see each other.
Forsaken finding the kill. Spike now dropping the floor. Divide here inside a garage, still able to find one. You got the counter swing there from Patman as well to clean up Kayak. Doma, however, fighting back. Himself 2, but Forsaken is still here. Around the rear, finds that kill. The swing out and Chronicle goes absolutely crazy. Spike to be retrieved. The map, it's just his playground now. He's got a pit available. He can just send this all the way over to the A side if he wants, and that's looking like it's exactly what he's going to try to do. Dimensional drift here for something, so we'll be able to get the spot out, you would suspect, but
yeah. Do you
he
go
hasn't
for
changed
it?
any weapons. He still
for it.
just has this operator in hand. Expect there's going to be a shorty behind this, and there is, but he's been spotted, and Chronicle clutches up.
They tried to challenge him. They knew exactly where he was coming from, but Chronicle was just better.
One enemy remaining.
Jing not expecting Chronicle to step up there and take the fight. Just absolute madness.
Nice, Kron! That's what we want to see from you this game.
No doubt. No doubt about it.
Incredible performance to give Fnatic the lead, now potentially an 8-4 for them. Push out into mid, something is going to be with the clone. The turret gets cleared away.
After such a good start to that last round, Forsaken just unaccounted for in the back lines. They're going to commit everything to this A-hold.
Swaps. Eventual drift's going to be going through, but Kayak already able to find one. They've got him blinded up into the corner, and Patman just does not stand a chance. Jing able to spray down for two, but Kayak gets himself a third ping reveal. Something going to be spotted, and immediately the call to retreat the back away is going to be sounded here from the side of Fnatic. All quiet on the C site front. Looks like Chronicle wants them to pivot into this.
Look at this Kayak, 16 and 8. He is unreal today.
Here, cutting through.
He's a big reason why Fnatic very much ahead, very much in it on bind.
Fake teleport.
I does have the Steel Garden. Want to get the confirm here. Get something over.
Here's the flash. It's going to push forward. Crashes is watching for this, so Steel Garden be damned.
Revealing area.
No chance to use it. No patience found. Something now. Needing to pull off his own little 3K clutch, but Fnatic won't let him do it. Kayak gets himself a four-piece. 8-4. Way out in front here at the half. Fnatic looking alive and well on their map pick.
That Paper Rex looks rattled. This round right here, catching him off guard. They weren't ready for this timing. Right as the drift was going, Jing just tries to go for the big hero play. Patman's having a bad time.
A rough half here for the side of Paper Rex. They've been cleaning the pistol so far, and it feels like they really need another one to try to run this back. But for now, we'll send it down to Lou, standing by with a very special fan.
Et c'est dur de faire un choix entre PRX et Fnatic. It's so hard to make a choice between PRX and Fnatic, and Jack is the perfect example. So first of all, thank you for joining me. Jack, you have one eye on PRX, one eye on Fnatic, as we can see. But truly, who is your first love there?
It's hard to say. It's such a wonderful matchup here, but I do have the Fnatic bundle, so rooting for you guys.
Rooting for EMEA, donc voilà, on a un œil sur PRX, un œil sur Fnatic, mais c'est qui vraiment ton coup de cœur? Côté Fnatic, j'ai le bundle Fnatic en plus, donc on est côté EMEA sur celle-ci. And second question, we know that Fnatic are in a special situation right now with Alpha being sick and Doma stepping in, so do you have any words for both of them?
Well, Doma, you're killing it. Let's go. And well, Alphair, there's a lot of love for you here in the studio. I've seen a lot of signs. Thank you so much for all your work. Get well soon. Hope to see you in the finals.
Of course, we hope to see him very soon. Donc deuxième question, on sait qu'Alpha et Fnatic sont dans une situation un peu compliquée. Alpha est malade et c'est Doma qui le remplace aujourd'hui. Donc quels sont tes mots pour eux? Tout simplement, Doma, tu gères de ouf sur scène. Et Alpha, tu nous manques. Il y a énormément de soutien pour lui dans l'arena. Et on espère qu'il se rétablira avant les finales. Thank you, Jack, for joining me. Thank you so much. And we're going to see who between PRX and Fnatic take this second map. See you.
Well, at the moment, Paper Rex going to be looking to claw back this deficit. As mentioned, 3-0 in pistols so far here in this series. Could be off to the races if they're able to find this one. Otherwise, Fnatic may just be doing what we could have never really anticipated coming into today, given the circumstances. Could be pushing us to a third and final map of Lotus.
Absolutely, and that's just another fantastic map for Fnatic. Obviously, Paper Rex very good on it too, but now you're starting to feel like, you know, is Paper Rex just deflated today? Are they just losing their steam, their ability to keep up with this really great play calling that they're coming up against? I mean, Boaster is absolutely doing a good job of putting the right players in the right places. I
mean, they managed to have a 4-round advantage. They never got to use their lockdown even once.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, he died a few times, but they also didn't really need to.
Yeah. Well, they've been calling an excellent game so far. get moments like that from Chronicle, from Kayak, who is still, again, leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else in the kill department.
And look at the difference between him and Something. 17-3.
It's a pretty brutal contrast, to say the least. Now, on the attack with this double duelist. See how they do fare. Very one-sided affair in the opening pistol here, but for now, it is very silent on the map.
Well, PRX is just stacked for an A push. They're just holding. Meanwhile, Fnatic's like moving across the map going, well, where are they? What are they doing? Why haven't they hit us yet? This is PRX. I was told there'd be fast play. I was told this was W Gaming.
Looks like Divine going to be clearing out this turret, maybe try to draw some attention back over towards the C side of the map, but ping reveal does connect on to Forsaken. No one else spotted by that recon. Now you get this mid walk here, but Arc Rose does give them the early alert as Kayak is ready to slot himself up in the window, and at the moment, PRX see how much credence they're lending to this potential position here.
This Nano is going to be a real problem. They do have some ability to get past it, of course, but
Chronicle about to peek. Able to find it. Spot on the one, but Chronicle on the counter swing with a frenzy in hand, able to find one. Eats a little bit of damage, but now they're just looking to try to flood their way forward here onto the side. Something going to be taken down, but Forsaken able to find himself a second. Chronicle does get taken down. Poster marked dead. Jing just bouncing at him. Finds the right click kill. Shock dart. A little bit shallow, but Kayak wins the fight here on the flank. Now a pivot call is going to be made. But bouncing up into the window. Crashes. Gets the spot out. Turns around. Finds Jing. And what is that shot? How has he done that?
I'm not sure I even saw the bullet leave the gun. This is outrageous. Whoa!
That is disgusting. Oh, man.
That's for you, baby.
And Crashy's borrowed that horseshoe from Victor.
I feel like he had that one coming after getting shot through the clone on Bind. The Karma
swung back around.
Exactly.
First pistol win. Poster unable to find any damage, but gets the spot out on plenty of players.
There's nothing you can do on the dash in. Doma gets 2 for his troubles.
Last player standing.
This is 1 by 1 to the elation of this crowd. Kayak around the back. Casual little hip fire shot. Flawless round for Fnatic to hit double digits. A 6-round deficit for PRX.
And PRX is going to be kicking themselves for that rotate off of that pistol. Probably could have just tried to hold the line at C. Just felt the pressure. Felt like maybe they could do something tricky. This is just everybody ready for this B hit. Just spraying down. Easy does it for Fnatic in their anti-eco. Coming into this bonus, pretty healthy. Couple Bulldogs, couple Vandals, and a Stinger. PRX needs to get the ship righted or we're going over to Lotus.
Smoke going to be cycled forward here from Boster. Looking to dissuade. Still have this big cluster from PRX, so seeming like there's no doubt in their minds about where they want this spike to go. Chronicle, however, is their back plat. 3-player setup. It's Kayak forward here in mid. It's tucked away. Saturate. Going to be locked in. Paranoia to try to hold him at bay. Forsaken does not get clipped by that, but Boster just swung out here. Just on the side of Garage. Keeps the star player alive. Batman now potentially pinned in. Has utilized the smoke to try to escape the cubby, but Fnatic looking fantastic to try to get themselves this bonus conversion.
Yeah, they threw so much util at that and couldn't find anything. Forsaken trying to dash in. Oh, Something, it's a belter of a shot.
It's a good one, and that now has Fnatic sold on this being an A hit. Not too far off, though, as it is going to be the B site. Slow creep forward and have the alarm bot for that extra layer, but Chronicle getting the spot, but Something getting the kill. Puts them now in
30 seconds left.
before V3. Mike still in hand here for Device. Something going to be taken down. It's Doma able to fight Jing, and just like that,
Spike down.
it felt like they had every single advantage, every position. And it just slips through their fingers so very quickly.
I have the spike.
Patman, a tap
10 seconds
here
left.
on the plant, needs to commit sooner rather than later, and Doma, it just strafes his way forward here into the site, and he brings it to an end. bonus converted. Fnatic 2 rounds away from sending us the distance.
They're just doing everything right. Forsaken looking the other way, saw Kron in the corner. Crashy's just standing there. I don't even know if he saw the pixel out of place.
Remaining.
What eyes from something, but the rest of the round is all Fnatic. It's gonna be a timeout. They try to figure out what the heck is going on. Just, PRX looks off today. Shooting's not sharp, the speed, the tempo, the confidence, all seemingly not here on Haven.
It's been messy. So final timeout call to try to run back 7 rounds. The deficit here at the moment, but need far more than that, 9 consecutive to avoid any kind of overtime situation. And you're going in with no money. So Thrifty to try to deny this map point away. Already given the build-up, even if you can get this, Fnatic, they're gonna have money.
Yeah.
For quite some time.
Oh yeah. At least a few more rounds going forward. Could even go into an op in the next round if they want. So they've got tons of options, tons of flexibility.
They're gonna go for the outlaw now.
PRX is forcing.
Probably feels like they have no other real recourse here. Still though, 4 players vulnerable to this outlaw.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Just a sheriff for Patman.
That last second change from Kayak.
He's going to be in position, ready to push down in towards sewers. TP forward here from Jing. Slow creep up. Should certainly be dead, but no, looks like he spotted enough and does manage to back away. Trying to scale. Kayak eats an immense amount of damage, down to 2 HP.
And they have to just commit to something quickly. Fnatic's been too good on the rotates to catch them off guard. A lot of util in front of Devi. Trying to figure out.
Don't want to try to hold the line here. Smoke going to be coming through, catches the glimpse, but catches the hell of a lot of damage. Just tries to stay tucked, stay quiet. That's 2 players now from Fnatic with 6 health between them.
Retrieving flag.
Devi held back here for them all, but now to join in with the rest of the team. It's Patman. This time, just go ahead, stick to the plan. Avoids the shock dart on the follow-up. Only tiny bits of damage suffered so far. Can they hold this line? Chronicle, Boaster on the entry into garage with something. Finds the first, but he's not ready for that second layer. Boaster finds the kill, the counter spray! Forsaken's gone, Patman's dead, and just like that, seems to be their undoing once again. The push out cannot get that second. They cannot get Jack! Boaster finds 3, and PRX find themselves in the bottom of the dumpster as Fnatic takes out the trash. Unbelievable that they can break this setup.
Just that quickly. Boaster so ready. Crashies gets the spot on the Forsaken on flat. And the crossfires that PRX is trying to hold in a heartbeat are dismantled. And it's all because Boaster is right behind Chronicle and something doesn't read it. That creates that extra layer. Fnatic is just on point on this map. They can do no wrong. PRX back to throwing everything they can at this round. Kayak still with the outlaw, here we go.
So much tucking back, now scaling forward, gets the catch, Forsaken's dead. Finds it, dips away. A 4v5, now a 3v5 as something also falls. Chronicle blinded up, but gets a spot, gets Devi, goes up back, plot, and the shots are too damn crisp! A flawless finish, 13-4, Fnatic! They might not have Alpha here, but they have tenacity